Shana, beloved, your poetry is not only beautiful, but it contains tremendous passion, love, and profound feelings and insight, and that inner passion. It all together mirrors in your beautiful poetry. And I always enjoyed poetries because poetry is the expression of love. Poetry is when the poet is not there. How beautiful it is. So long poet is there, poetry is not. When the poet disappears, poem takes birth, poetry is born. And this poetry is very, very higher, very deep, has profound message, and it is an expression of love. An ancient time of India, people carved the caves which are still existing in India. These caves were carved by the people who were totally empty. These people who created enormous, beautiful caves in Ajanta, Ellora, Elephanta, and others in Sanchi. These people were living, pulsating, vibrating from that beauty. And they put that beauty in the stones. And to see this beauty, these caves, you must go there without thought and watch it. Sit there, touch these stones. This is the poetry, living poetry in the form of stones, caves. Such caves also existing in Arabian countries, in Petra, in Jordanian. To write poetry, it is incredible when the writer is absent totally. Then what happens? Have you seen what happens when the sun sets down? It relieves the colors in the sky. What happens when the sun comes up, sunrise? It spreads its colors all over the world and fills the earth with its colors. In shining in the light of sun, there is nobody which is spreading the sun. Sun itself doesn't do it. Its very nature is light. Sun does not exist as a spreader of light, but it is light. I always talk very deep things. I cannot, out of compassion and love, cannot cannot talk, I cannot go the lower level. It is not possible. Never I will compromise whatsoever situation. I have to speak from the peak of the Himalayas. The poetry which is coming, you have written, is touching. Write whenever you are touched by this beauty and the inner insight. Write it down. And share it. I will share it in TP so other people can be touched. And Hindi is very beautiful. It is coming from Sanskrit, and I liked and enjoyed and loved ancient language such as Pali from Lord time. Lord is spoken in Pali. It's very beautiful, very poetic language in Sanskrit and Hindi. English, German, French, and so on are very much scientific languages, not poetic language. And you have sent me two short video from the cuckoos singing early morning, which were very much touching, very much lovely, and I returned totally in my time in India, which I enjoyed 4 o'clock listening them. That's why I say always India is blessed by cuckoos, elephants, tigers, and thousands of beautiful, colorful words such as peacocks, parrots, sparrows, cuckoos, and. These all were my companion and supported my inner journey. The journey that has no beginning and that has no end. That journey took place in me with these companions. You cannot go alone on this vast, immeasurable journey because there is nothing that something individual. It is always togetherness. Always remember, everything is supportive, taking part in your journey. It is not your journey, it is the journey. The journey. Then, how beautiful and incredible is India. I was supported by people tree, varga trees, mango trees, caves, koel, elephants, tigers. These all are spiritual co-workers. Man is not. Man is leading the life of self-fulfilled selfishness, self-oriented life, which leads to death only. which leads to hate and separation. Nothing is separated here. That's why I always say don't become. Because when you become, you separate yourself from that vast unitary. And never become anything. Live anonymous as you exist. Do not. Then exist that which is eternal. The cuckoos listening right now, which you have sent me, was not only eternally call for mystery, but also it brought me to India, that ancient India, which I am product of. Ancient India, which lost its beauty, its wisdom, its inquiry into the truth. The India is not only India, but it is the corner on this planet which sustains the whole earth. Because mighty being manifested there. India provides all necessary background to touch the heights of stars where eagle flies. It has beautiful rivers which are now polluted, Himalayas, jungles, sun every day, light, warmth, and trees. This place, this corner of our planets has something which you can't find anywhere. But now India is totally taken over by Western culture and destroyed. Western culture is destroyed India totally. India were never the land of beliefs, but India was the soul of inquiry, discovering, investigating, questioning everything. This was the Brahmanic culture. You know, Brahmanic culture who lived purely, not only vegetarian, but pure mind, not afraid, no greed. They pursue the highest issues in life and wanted to investigate if there is truth, love, beauty. And philosophy. Philosophy means the love of life, love of everything. This means philosophy. Not philosophy means something creating nonsense, something theoretical things. No. Listening cuckoos. I return an ancient time and I know how much I miss these beautiful cuckoos, which are You can't find these cuckoos anywhere in the world. And cuckoos in India never stop singing. It is mystery, mystic. Why? However, India is now cursed by enormous corruption, pollution, overpopulation, enormous destruction, poverty. But cuckoos never stop singing because they know that they are representing the real teachings. They have listened to the mighty teacher. They are full of light and hope that one day again there will be radical change in human consciousness. There will be love again. So they keep singing. And this was my original meditation. When I was sitting, I was never missing to get up early morning, 4 o'clock, taking bath and listening these beautiful cuckoos, Indian cuckoos, who are blessed by Indian atmosphere. Listening them, I emerge in the timelessness, thoughtlessness, beyond everything. And whenever I am there, howsoever I am tired for a long flight, I never miss to get up early morning. It is not that I wake up through effort, but I get up with enormous curiosity, with enormous energy, because there is something. And when you pay total attention of listening cuckoos and parrots early morning, because total attention is nothing but love. Remember these words, what I am saying. It's very revolutionary. Total attention is love. Love is total attention. Fully attentiveness is love, nothing. Because when you are fully attentive, yourself, your I, your ego is not there. Therefore, there is love. Attention, the flame of attention is love. There cannot exist self. In poetry, when you express the love through words, is the message of love. And without love, mankind is dead. Man is dead. There are people who are living like corpse, dead. Like dead bodies which are still living, can move, can breathe, but they are long ago dead. There's nothing inside, no love. Love is the only breathing. Love is the life. You should do everything. That one thing, what matters, which is love, you should do everything that flower, this strange flower can touch you. Otherwise, your life will be a nightmare. You can do all your meditations and all your beliefs and surrendering and loving some your any authorities, but nothing can happen. Only only one thing which matters is love. If you don't have this flower, then you are a dead entity. You can have everything, all the richness of this planet, which are perishable, which are part of this earth and material. You can have every luxury and pleasure, which are all momentary and perishable soon and will turn into pain and sorrow. You can have all, but has no value. What matters? What matters is love only. And you should question, because question is very important. As a part of love, you should question, why don't you have love? Why can't you love? Not I am talking about the social love, not the love of words and feelings, not the love of marriages and sensuous, but love which is unknown and it exists only, other things not. Namaste.